What's the mayor's name?
Nice to meet you.
And this is Andy, one of his other
Nice
teachers
to meet you.
also.
Well, I will run and get the mayor for you. It'll be just a couple of minutes.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for waiting.
Mom, he's really excited.
Oh,
Mom.
thank you.
What, sweetheart?
Thank you. Jonah, who are we going to see today?
So you're going to see them.
Mayor Hogue.
No, we're not doing summertime. No more summertime. We're talking about
Go.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll just can hear music later, okay?
Okay, he's tucked away.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Listen, you need to stop that.
Go. Go.
No what?
Go. Go.
We're going to meet Mayor.
Go. 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 Go.
Mayor. The mayor.
Jonah.
Mayor Hogue.
Follow me. I'm
Okay.
going up to the mayor.
Stand up. We're going to go.
Hey, Jonah.
Okay. Push the button. Over here. Keep going. That should be where the up button is, but there's only one button, so.
Keep on.
And what are we going to push? Number 2.
1.
Number 2. We're on number 1. Now push number 2.
1 beep.
Wait,
Doctor.
make sure nobody's getting off.
Doctor.
The doctor does have an elevator, you're right. But this
Oh,
is the
doctor.
mayor. No doctor, this is the mayor's office. Look over here. Thank you. Okay, hands off the buttons. Listen, it's going to beep. Did you hear it? Okay, put your can out front. We're going to walk out. Okay, let's go out. Okay, hang on. Push it.
Push.
Push hard. Push hard. Good morning or afternoon. How are
Hi,
you?
Jonah. How are you, buddy?
Hi, hello. Say hello. Hello. He's over here.
How are you, bud?
Mom.
Say nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, suspenders.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have one suspenders. All right. Well, you want to see my office a little bit? See what all's in here?
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, let's
Jump up
stand
and
up.
see. Jump up and see what's
Let me
in.
show you some stuff.
I don't
Come
need to
over
have
this
the
way,
keyboard.
okay? Can you come this way? There you go. Here's some special stuff. Feel this right here? It's a hat. That belongs to Mr. Cooper. Here you go.
Aw.
There you are, buddy. On your head.
You have a hat on.
That's a hat. Come on
Wait,
over
come
this
back.
way.
Come back.
Here's my gavel.
Keep back.
Can you feel that?
Wow.
See, feel the top of it there? It's like a hammer.
Keep back.
He
Yeah.
doesn't have a keyboard.
No, no keyboard. Keyboard's at home. And then, this is very special. Feel right there. Feel it right there. There's a bust of Abraham Lincoln,
Wow.
favorite president. That's an eagle.
Gentle hands, son.
That's a flag.
Back. Back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, come on over this way.
Easy.
Watch out for the chair, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on around this way. Come on right here to the special hawk.
Wow.
Feel the hawk right there? That's his feet.
Keep
Go right up here for his beak and his wings.
back.
With his wings? All right.
Keep back.
He doesn't have a computer
No.
keyboard here either.
Computer's at home right now.
Here.
Let me show you this. Right here, stand right there. You know what this is? Can you feel it? Right in front of you.
What is that?
There you go. Go on down.
What is it,
You know what
Ken?
that is?
What is that?
Keep feeling it. It's a shovel.
It's all shiny.
Yeah, that's the shovel I use for the groundbreaking for the medical
For the
plaza.
medicals, okay.
Yeah, I have a collection of shovels.
I should say my daughter said she met you at Dr. Reeves' groundbreaking.
And that's the shovel we use over there for the groundbreaking for City Hall.
Oh.
So, you want to come on around this way.
Hi, Mr. Jonah.
You can tell I'm a big fan of Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
And this, Jonah, if you can feel that right there, that's the Lincoln Memorial. That's a
Cookie box.
replica of it.
It's not a music box, it's just a
No music box.
Say Lincoln. Lincoln. Uh-huh.
If you'll notice about the memorial, on his hands, he has an A in sign language here and an L on his right hand. The guy
Easy,
that
buddy. Gentle hands.
that was the sculptor had a hearing impaired daughter. So
Isn't that amazing?
that's the president, but that's okay. And Jonah filled these right here. Can you touch these?
Look at this. Look at this.
Let me hold your cane. I'll hold your cane.
Feel that right there? That's what they used to build the railroad way back when the city became a city.
The railroad's got a train on it. Do you know trains? What does the train say?
That's right. And then here's my other shovel.
Oh, here, one more shovel on the wall.
Another shovel right there to build City Hall. Yeah.
That means Wylie is growing.
45,000 people now.
And how many businesses in Wylie, Mr. Mayor?
Over 800 sales tax businesses.
That's what I told her. I said, he'll know almost to the birth of this morning how many children are and people are.
Turn around and give it to him. You don't open it, you give it to him.
No.
All
There
right,
you go,
thanks,
Sid.
Jonah.
He made that.
Cool.
You're my teacher.
All right. Well, have a seat right here. And we have some more stuff.
Awesome.
Now, Jonah, do you know how to read Braille?
A little bit.
A little bit? Well, here's something to practice with. Here is a little proclamation.
Oh.
That
You do mountain bend.
is for everyone else to read.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then here is one for Jonah in Braille. So,
Oh.
How did you have access to Braille?
you know, I'm the mayor.
Yes.
And all my life I've been, just involved. I remember when ADA was, the American Disabilities Act was started. But one of the things I wanted us to be very care and conscious of. And so if you'll look on the post, if you notice the little stools that were around them, I think, oh, that's kind of pretty. It's all meant for people that have canes so that they don't run into the posts. So, yeah. And right now we're putting the doors that will open up automatically. And that's one thing, it takes a little money, but as we get more and more, we're doing more and more stuff. So, but y'all have a seat, have a seat. And Jonah, I got some other neat stuff here. That's a little thing with Jiggy. There you go, buddy. You'll hold that.
Can you squeeze it?
And here's a cup.
No.
And let's see, what else did Nelda do? She gave you a pen and a t-shirt.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, in just a minute we'll go down to the city council chamber so you can see the city seal.
Okay. Oh.
Can you say thank you?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Got your new- Want to see your new shirt?
No.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what it says.
Microphone. No.
Don't tell me no.
No.
No is rude. Oh, look. Here, let's put it on so Donna can get a picture of you with it on.
Sorry, I'm having to answer the boss real
Certainly.
quick.
Certainly.
Mom.
It's from what? What's the name of your town you live in,
No,
Jonah?
no crying. Where do you live? Where do you live?
Shack.
Where do you live?
in, it is a shirt. Where do you live?
Gonna. You.
Why?
What's your
Wow.
address?
Home.
Your address is home.
Well, and you heard the band a couple weeks ago, is that
Yeah.
right?
Love the band.
Yes.
Yeah, my son is in the band. He plays the tenor saxophone.
Wait, that's-
So-
no, we're gonna leave your shirt on so Donna can get a
In
picture.
fact, if y'all go downtown, have you seen the mural that they're
No
doing?
crying.
The mural on Old City Park? You'll actually see my son playing the saxophone.
Really?
The saxophones were his favorite part. He would announce all the instruments that they played, and
Yeah.
he was like, saxophones.
Yeah.
No crying. We're gonna go home soon. No crying. Crying's rude.
And then it's just really neat if y'all hadn't seen it. But Wylie's turning 125 years old this year.
Wow.
And if you look, showing Jonah some of the railroad ties, but this is how Wylie got founded, is the railroad. A guy by the name of Colonel W.D. Wylie came to Wylie and came to this area. There's a little town called Nickelville. He wanted to put the railroad through Nickelville, but he wanted about $30,000 to do it. And of course, Nickelville, there's a reason they were called Nickelville. And it was just a little town. And so he went over and bought 100 acres because he worked for the railroad. And I'll let you know, but he bought 100 acres and founded Wylie.
Wow.
So, and on November the 8th of this year, we'll turn 125.
That's great.
So-
And have you been in Wylie forever?
No, I've been in Wylie 21 years. So got here as quick as I could. So
That's it forever for Jonah.
when we got here, we drove through. I'm originally from Arkansas, and we turned on 1378, and there was a cotton gin right where 7-Eleven is now. And I'm like, this is it. This is where we gotta live. It was home because where I grew up, they had cotton gins all around northeast Arkansas. So we moved here, and met at our home, and after a few years, got involved in the community, and then I decided to run for mayor.
That's great.
Gonna.
Say it's grown a lot since we've been here. Huh.
Mom.
So
Yeah,
we've been
it's
here 12
the
years.
third fastest growing city in Texas, the 8th fastest growing in the country. So,
Wow.
Mom.
and even though the city has continued to grow every year, at one point we were doing about 1,400 new homes a year. The builders were coming in. Of course, then 2008 hit. Even with that, we're still doing around 200 homes per year, which is outdistance our neighbors. So, we've got a lot of raw land still. So we still have a lot of room to grow. Our build out is 65,000 people. So, and it will be here before you know it. I mean, when I was first elected as mayor, when I first was elected, there was 15,000 people in Wylie when I was on the council in 2000. And then 2008, when I was elected mayor, there was 42,000. So in the last 4 years, we've grown 3,000 people. So
And
it's just
most of the
growing.
kids have ended up in our public schools.
That's right,
It's
13,000
just growing.
kids. In
Yes.
fact, I had a meeting with Dr. Vincent yesterday. I think it's 13,252, I think, is the number in the public school system. So, it's interesting how we have more and more businesses. I don't know if y'all have eaten at Rose's yet,
We've not.
Not yet.
but they said
It's
it's
on
the
the line
best.
we went.
It's great. It's really good. Said it's the best grand opening they have ever had. So, that was exciting for us. I like that. The medical plaza is coming, which is a 24-hour emergency room. Don't know if you know that, but it has all the stuff that operating rooms, everything. Half of it will be the emergency room, half of it will be doctor's offices and an imaging center. The purpose of the imaging center is to do CAT scans and all, but your doctor may be in McKinney and refer you to the Wylie Medical Plaza Imaging Center. Drives more traffic during the day. We need more daytime traffic. Get more daytime traffic, then you get sit-down restaurants.
Yes.
Because in Wylie, we don't have a lot of sit-down restaurants. Now, there's a reason we don't. In Wylie, if you want to have a sit-down restaurant, you're talking about a TGI Fridays or, Texas Roadhouse, well, they have extra beverages that people purchase at night. Well, those restaurants, they count on their lunchtime crowd, who are not partaking of those extra beverages, to offset what their alcohol costs are. In Wylie, if your alcohol cost is over 50% of your total cost, you are reclassified as a bar. Guess what you cannot have in Wylie, Texas? A bar. And so, we would like to have those restaurants, but we need the traffic, the daytime traffic.
To draw them here.
Majority of people that work in Wylie drive 20 miles to work. So our biggest employer happens to be Wylie ISD, and guess where those professionals are during the day?
Cafeteria.
That's right, enjoying
School
that wonderful
cafeteria.
cafeteria food. So, for example, the city of Wylie has 300 employees, and so we don't have that many employees. North Texas Water District is the second largest employer, but think about the employees that are there. They're out in the trenches. They don't come in from the sewers and
To go to sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, to the sit-down restaurant. The house right behind it is the oldest house in Wylie, Texas, the little white frame house.
Yes.
And the house was actually bought by the Browns, and they took logs and rolled it back to where it is now. The house today is owned by the Birmingham Land Trust, which also owns the Victorian House.
Yes.
And the chairman of the trust just happens to be the mayor. It's by the charter of the trust. And then what the Birmingham Land Trust does is they fund over 20 classes in Wylie ISD. They're the trade classes. So years ago, it would have been like the beauty shops. Today, it's culinary arts. Years ago, it would have been welding. Today, it's still welding. Woodworking classes, the newspapers, those kind of things. We help to fund those. And the mayor was the chairman. The reason why Mr. Birmingham did that, who he actually started the school district too in 1901. He went to Austin and got that going. But the reason why he did that is he wanted the mayor to be able to run it like a meeting, but he wanted it to have a conscience, some morals, and so there were 4 big churches at the time in Wylie, and so from those 4 churches were the 4 representatives. And so the Catholic Church, the Methodist Church, the Baptist Church, and the Christian Church. And they serve for life once they're appointed by those congregations, but they serve for the school district, for those 20 classes. So it's kind of neat. So,
We're still
and
small and town enough for him more. That's
I
great.
guess.
I like that.
yeah, that was that was one of the things that he wanted to make sure that it maintained. And it's real funny because the mayor had no voting power unless there's a tie with the trust, because he didn't want to be politically motivated. He wanted to be for the kids, literally. And over the 70 years the trust has been in existence, has given over $10 million to the school district.
Wow,
So,
great.
you know, but, and then the hat, obviously, y'all know Raymond Cooper. One of my hats. Okay, you ready? And the middle seat is my seat. Up at the very front, we'll go up there in just a minute. In fact, we'll go all the way around this way and never have to go up any stairs. Again, it's all ADA compliant. And so we've set it up so that we have special chairs here so that if someone is in a wheelchair, their person that may be with them can sit right next to them. Or,
Sit alone?
right, exactly. The whole idea behind it. This is my escape hatch.
With your car right out there ready to go.
That's right.
Make a spot.
If you come here, this is the city seal.
Oh, Jonah, let's touch the seal.
And of course, it was all reflective of, the history. So you can reach up and feel it, Jonah, if you want to. It's up way high.
Look, see, there's an S.
And this was done locally by 2 companies in town that we wanted to have the seal right behind us. We're on Channel 41 if you ever want to see a city council meeting. If you need to sleep at night, tune in. So, but if you will notice, and Jonah, you will come over here and feel the wall.
Oh, yeah, let's see the wall.
Rock wall.
Look, there's rock.
Yeah, I can. Scully.
We'll feel it right there.
Scully.
But, feel the wall.
Well,
Look, it's bumpy.
Mama.
We're gonna go home soon. There's a door. It's going somewhere, huh?
And of course, everything is all set up so that we can see up here as well as the screen back there. The screen actually comes down, so when we have agenda items, there's some because of the nature of our business, so to speak, there are some precautions. The dais is reinforced and it's bulletproof. Just because of what happened with the school board in Florida a few years ago, if you remember that.
I remember that.
There have been a couple instances where we've had some issues with some citizens. And it just comes with getting bigger, comes as part of the job. There's also there's a button underneath my chair, underneath so that, yeah, and then there's usually 2 officers when we're in meetings.
No.
Who did we go see? Who did we see? We visited with the mayor, Hogue. Mayor Hogue.
No.
In the mayor's office.
No.
You ready to go home?
Home.
Okay.
Mom.